Hey chat, I did eyeliner and you can barely even tell. Why are you drooling on me? Oh, I want your opinion. Should I build a set, or are you guys like chilling with the background? Cause I want to build a set, but like, I'm broke. Hi, hello, we are the Squishy System. My name is Lucille, and today we are going to be talking about some system misconceptions. So, first off, we're going to define what a system is in case anyone doesn't know. I'm assuming if you clicked on this video, you do know, but, you know, just in case. DID, or OSDD with any of its modifier, is a disorder where a person, due to intense childhood trauma, does not have their personality integrated into one being. It's like multiple people in your head, basically. And these people have roles and they help keep the system alive.
Or kill it, you know, sometimes that happens.
Sigmund Freud, you know the guy. I'll put a picture of him here. Do your own research on him, he's fucking weird. So, now you know what systems are, so let's get into some misconceptions about DID/OSDD. These are all kind of in random order. Actually, I should put them in order. Hold on. That helped literally nothing. We're just gonna fuck it, we ball. So to make things easier, we're gonna use an abbreviation so I don't have to go, you know, DID and OSDDID with all its prefixes and suffixes or whatever. I'm just gonna be calling it OSDDID. So first, OSDDID myth: you can be born with DID. No, you can't. No, you can't. That is not true, and it pisses me the fuck off, cause like, I don't know, in my brain it kind of like goes back to the idea that like fetuses are full individuals. You know that clip that just came out? I'll put a clip of it.
What does fetus mean?
A fetus is in utero.
What does fetus mean in Latin?
What the I'm sorry, is this
It means little human being.
No, it fucking doesn't. You cannot be born with OSDDID. A fetus can't comprehend emotional trauma. Yeah, it can do physical trauma, and that leads to like birth defects and shit, but you cannot give a fetus emotional trauma because they don't have the capacity to understand emotions. You cannot be born with OSDDID. On the complete other end of the spectrum, another myth about OSDDID is that it only forms in adults. It's a childhood disorder. You get this disorder by being traumatized as a child. Of course the child's gonna fucking have the disorder. Like, yeah, symptoms become more apparent as you age. And another thing, piggybacking off of that a little bit, a smidge off that. Another myth is that minors can't be diagnosed with OSDDID. No, they can. Allow me, if you will, to explain a little bit. Symptoms become more present as you age. Why? Because you leave the traumatized zone. Like if your parents abused you, you leave that. But if the abuse ends or like slows down before you're an adult, then symptoms can manifest. That's what happened for us. We were abused by our uncle. Uncle got removed from our life, and the symptoms started to manifest. If a minor has symptoms of DID, they deserve the right to be treated for DID, or OSDDID, whatever. For fuck's sake, we were diagnosed as a minor. This shirt is not flattering. We were 16. We're about to turn 19. Like, nothing changes. Age? Oh, I don't want to say that. Another thing that I see commonly thrown around is that cringe systems are automatically faking. Here's my thing about cringe culture. We're very cringy people. Extremely cringy. Like, we write fan fiction kind of cringy. We like Hamilton kind of cringy. Just because someone is cringy does not make them fake, and you have no right to fake claim a person based on the fact that they are cringe. Like, we have a video in the works about the Wonderland system, and it is cringe. They're cringe. But I don't think that gives us the right to say they're faking. We're cringe as hell. We're not faking. No one thinks we're faking. It's pretty fucking obvious. Another myth is that systems can't function in day-to-day life. They can, And while some higher complexity systems can't, a lot of us can. Like, the disorder exists specifically to get the child through day-to-day life. Why wouldn't we be able to function once we get older? Like, of course, some people, yeah, their symptoms are disabling. But for a lot of systems, it's not really a choice. It's not really up to us. Another myth I'm throwing in here that doesn't really align with the rest of the myths in here is that every alter has the same opinions on everybody. I know this one's kind of out of left field, whatever, you're listening. No, a lot of alters can have different opinions on people, because, you know, we're different individuals. When we were in high school, we were very open about the fact that we were a system. We had an alter in the system who fronted all the time, and she hated our best friend. Like, literally hated his guts. It was, like, so bad that she wanted to, like, throw up being around him. I don't know why. Because he is nothing but nice to us. Like, he is our best friend to this day. And she just hated him. If you're watching this, Xander, hi, Pookie! I love you! I'm gonna be outside your house tomorrow. Another myth is that everyone has the same everything. No, I know this isn't a common myth, but I see it a lot where people
They're like, oh, why do you all dress so different? Why do you all act so different?
It's a common one with fake claimers. It's like,
there's no way, you dress up, that's cringe.
maybe some of us just like to show our differences. You know, God forbid we dress differently. Oh, I got fake claimed for that once. It was fucking weird. Hated every minute of it. Because, you know, no matter what you do in the system community, you're gonna get fake claimed by someone. It's just like a part of the community. The community is really fucking toxic like that. So, that brings me to another point, that not everyone likes to mask or pretend to be the host. This becomes an issue when you have to, and then it's like, oh, no, I don't want to be the host. That's like cringe. Going back to the you can't be born with DID topic, that there is an original alter or core. I swear to fucking God. I swear to God, if I have to explain this to someone one more time, I'm gonna lose my shit. The theory of structural disassociation is... Hi, Sigmund. Theory of structural disassociation, the Let me draw you a diagram. Let's say this is a child. It's ugly, it's stupid, I don't like it. This child is made up of multiple states. These states are things like happy, sad, and like hungry, shit like that. And would you look at that, there's more than one. So by this logic, there is never one original alter. There are multiple original alters. Like for us, we had, I think, like 3 original alters that got us through childhood. I don't know where the fuck they are now, but we had them. The myth of evil alters. There are no evil alters, there are persecutors, but they are not evil. They're usually just hurting and trying to get out their emotions the best they know how. Okay, now we're getting into some of the more silly stuff. So, woohoo! I say silly, but it's just less important stuff, so. Amnesia is only blackouts. That's not true! That is not true! There are emotional amnesias, which is when you remember the scenario, but only the facts, only stuff non-related to emotions, because guess what? It's emotional amnesia. There are grayouts, which is when you remember bits and pieces of what happened, but not the full story. And then there's this other one that I don't know if it's like official or what, but you just feel the feelings. I don't know what it would be called. Like, if something happened to you and you're like, ah shit, ah fuck, I got into a car crash, and then later someone else switches in and you're like, oh fuck, something bad happened. Don't remember what it is, but something very bad happened. I don't know how to refer to it, so I'm just gonna classify that as the vibe is off amnesia. Another myth, interjects rarely form. While this is true for some systems, this is not true for other systems like us. Blanket statements never work in systems. So like saying that interjects like never form for most systems, That's not exactly true. Some systems will never form interjects, and some systems are interject heavy. It's just how it is. Another myth is that internal relationships, such as two alters dating, is somehow less fulfilling than an external relationship. Well, yeah, the external relationships are nice. Like, I love my partner who's in the system. Like, I love her a lot. And, like, I get emotional fulfillment from being with my partner in the system. Final myth, there's an inner world in all systems. No. I know a lot of systems who don't even have a fronting room. Like, we have a very nice fronting room. Of course, inner world, fronting room, those are all places where the alters go when they're not fronting. Fronting room is where they go when they are fronting. A lot of times they have to be created with help from a therapist, which we created part of our inner world with help from a therapist. But also, we just had one. I remember the first day our symptoms started becoming noticeable, we just had a fronting room already. Alright, that is all. I am closing the notebook. That is everything I have for you today. Be sure to like and subscribe, and hey, if you don't, I hope next video I can show you something a little better. So check out my Instagram, and I'll see you later.